Well, Virgo, it appears you're dealing with someone that has a lot of love for you, but is very, very stubborn. And you just need to pour into your own cup. Let's get into the read and tell the story right here on Mojo Tarot.
Virgo.
Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to my channel. I am Jojo, aka the Mighty Reverend Joe, and I am so honored and thankful for all of you being here. Appreciate you. Love you. Kisses. Hugs. Good to see you, Smootsy Poo. Glad you're here. Love you. Mean it and stuff. Hearts and kisses. Thank you all so much for being here. I do greatly appreciate it. If you will, please hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment, all the neat things. I do enjoy reading all of your comments, and I have been absolutely overwhelmed at the love and support that I've gotten from the tarot community. This has been an amazing experience. My channel is growing extremely fast, much faster than I thought, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you for all of the support. I really am so grateful for everything that people have done, the kind comments, the emails that I've gotten, the comments on YouTube. You guys are just, you're absolutely amazing. You rock, and I am so thankful and grateful for you. Everything that everybody's done to help my channel grow, you guys are amazing, and I really do appreciate it. So let's get into the read. Today we are doing a love read for Virgo. And this is for Virgo in all placements. So anywhere you have Virgo in your chart, if this resonates with you, then it is for you. My reads are timeless, so anytime you find this message, there could be something in it for you as well. Please only take what resonates, because this is a general read. And please remember that roles can be reversed, and there is no gender in tarot. None. There is no gender in tarot. As a matter of fact, let me take a little moment out here before we start the read. I wanted to acknowledge something. I had a good friend of mine, Roro, called me out on something. You know, I watched tarot reads for a while, and one of the reasons I got into tarot because a client came to me. I didn't seek out tarot. I was heartbroken, but I was depressed. I was, filled with anxiety. It had a bunch of emotional hurricanes go through my life in a slow parade. And so I was feeling pretty bad and down on the dumps. And I picked myself up back one day. A client came to me and wanted a tarot deck drawn. And so to understand what to draw on her custom tarot deck, I went through and was instructed to watch YouTube. And I did. I looked up tarot readers. I did produce that deck, which is a simple little line drawing thing. And now I'm a graphic artist and illustrator. That's what I do for a living. And I will now be producing my own tarot decks upcoming in the future. As I watched tarot, I made new friends and people out there, but I noticed that there were some readers that tended to gear their reads towards females. Tarot as an industry, as a hobby, as a world in itself, the women outnumber the men 9-1. And as a heterosexual male who's single, hey, may the odds ever be in my favor, right? But I am a graphic artist at heart, an illustrator, painter, and so I'm producing my own. And it always frustrated me that readers would comment on things as though their audience was specifically female. When I read, I say no gender in tarot because I'm reading for everybody. Men, women, non-binary, transgender. It doesn't matter to me. If you are a sentient being and you hear the message, it is for you. And that's why I say that there is no gender in tarot. There isn't. Well, I was called out a little bit because on my All Signs collective read on the Virgo section, I was talking about how Virgos were the virgins, right? And that wasn't necessarily true, because all of the Virgos I've known they have this flair, spice side to them. Virgos are very meticulous, perfectionists. They are generally seen as quite, I don't know, mousy or shy or introverted. I mean, their card is the Hermit, right? But all the Virgos I've ever known, I guarantee you, they have underneath that quiet side, they have spice, they have fire, they have absolute flair. And Virgos are truly, truly wonderful people. They're some of the best friends you could have. They are fantastic people. And I used the analogy about them having spice or fire underneath that introverted shell as a librarian, who's quiet, shy, doing her work, very conservative. And then all of a sudden, the hair comes down and flies around, and the glasses come off, and the blouse comes open, and blah, blah, blah. And it was pointed out to me that I used that analogy from my perspective as a male. And it is my perspective as a male, a heterosexual male. Still, she was right to call me out on that. And so hopefully nobody took offense by it. It was just an analogy to describe Virgos as they're not always so introverted. All the Virgos I've ever known have a fire and a spice side to them. And Roro was right that, yeah, I would get irritated in the fact that I would listen to readers and they would always seem to gear their reads towards the female viewers. I'm a grown man and I watch tarot. I obviously, and I read tarot. So I told that little story about it from a male perspective. And I can definitely see what Roro was talking about. The way I look at it is everybody has a light to shine in this world. Everybody has a light inside themselves that they need to release. And for whatever reason, traumas, emotional pain, upset, things from the past, hurt, pain, regret, all of that, it ends up covering up that light. And tarot is one of the tools that a light worker can use to help loosen all of that. And when you do your shadow work and you go within inside and go within yourself, when you find your true happiness, you can let your inner light shine out to the world. And some Virgos let that fiery, spicy side out a little bit more often than others. But all Virgos, male and female, have that fire within them. And the same thing's true. You could say that I was maybe coming from my more masculine male perspective of that, but it was just an analogy to use in that situation. And I'm hoping nobody got offended by that. But I'll give you another good example of this. Everybody does need to let their light shine. And I was reminded of the quote by Hugh Hefner, the initial publisher and printer of Playboy magazine. Hugh Hefner once, he was asked about the magazine that he put out, and some people thought it was, immoral and it was bad because it showed beautiful women in their natural, raw, nude state. And Hugh Hefner was asked about this, why he would put out some, such filth at the time. Do you remember when he put out Playboy magazine? It was a different day and age, and women were quite oppressed back in that day. And Hugh Hefner referred to the overall scope of life and said, every single woman has a bunny inside of them waiting to come out. And I honestly believe that that's true for everyone. It's a very similar statement to every single person has a light inside them that they need to shine. But there's a lot of truth and a lot of really good wisdom in that yes, in every woman there is a little bunny that's waiting to come out. Women are beautiful. Women are strong. Men are strong. Men are sensitive. And we give in to this societal norm of, oh, well, men are supposed to be big and strong and men aren't supposed to cry. Bullshit. Let me tell you something. Real men cry. I've had my heart stomped on. I've been left out in the cold, ghosted, abandoned by even family, loved ones, and including a fiance. I've been a pallbearer 28 times. Real men fucking cry. Real men feel emotion. And it takes a hell of a lot more of a man to stand up and admit their emotion and admit the fact that, yeah, they're sad about something. That's being vulnerable. That is a man. And I am not ashamed to say that, yes, I have shed my fair share of tears. And women who have been oppressed for so long and have been made to feel insecure about their bodies, about their shape. You know, there's so many different societal norms to live up to. What is beautiful? What is good looking? Bullshit. Every woman has a bunny waiting to come out, and that bunny inside every woman is beautiful. The emotions inside every man that they need to let out, that's beauty. And the sooner we can all admit that and let our true light shine from within, the better off this planet will be. That's why I started this channel, to help people discover their happiness from within. Because when you do find that happy switch and you flip it on and you let your light shine, you you shine brighter than the sun. And if I can help just one person do that with this channel, then it makes all the effort worth it. All the music I recorded for it. Yes, all the music on Mojo Tarot is mine. I play guitar. I did it. All of the graphics that I put into it. All of the effort. If I can help just one person let that inner light shine, then I will consider this a success. And from that point, there's just 8 billion more to go. That's part of my intention with this particular channel. But I wanted to point that out, that and she did call me out on it by using a analogy from a completely male perspective, and she was absolutely right to do so. Roro is a really good friend of mine. She's a Virgo as well. Y'all should check out her channel. Her channel is Inviting Possibilities. I'll put a link to it in the description box. She is a wonderful tarot reader. I highly recommend you check her channel out. But it was quite comical that she would call me out on something that I used to get so frustrated about, because I would listen to readers who were obviously gearing their reads specifically towards women. And here I am using an analogy that's specifically from a male standpoint. So yeah, touche, Roro. Love you, lady. You're absolutely awesome, and I really appreciate all you've taught me and your guidance. Anyway, so I just wanted to mention that little side note before we get started here on the Virgo read. I know Roro will see this, and hey, what can I say? I'm a human. I make mistakes. I started this channel not because I'm perfect or I'm some kind of guru or anything like that. I started this channel because I'm on my path too. I've got to heal. I've got, things to do. I'm going to mess up. There's going to be stumbling blocks along the way. And I decided to do this to try to help other people as well as myself just move along through the path, get through this thing called life, and try to find some joy and try to help people let that inner light shine. I'm going to let mine shine. I paint, I draw, I do music, I do computer graphics. Obviously, I do a little bit of video editing. And being a Gemini with a golden tongue, yeah, that's true. I can spin a yarn. Got the voice, done plenty of voiceover work. And well, you know, apparently I didn't just go kiss the Blarney Stone. I went down on it. In a world where one man has a set of cards and a cat that weighs 4 pounds lighter than all of Iowa, this man has decided to stave off a mental breakdown by reading tarot. Anyway, love you, Roro. I hear you, dear. I hear you. Y'all go check her channel out, Inviting Possibilities. The link will be in the description box. Having said all that, let's get into the Virgo read. This is a general read for the sign of Virgo. It is about love. Oh, yeah, baby. Roles can be reversed, and again, no gender in tarot. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. So, Virgo. Oh, look, you've already got cards flying out here. Virgo, what is your current situation in love? What are my Virgos facing right now in their situations in love? King of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Wow, Virgos. So, King of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, fire sign. Appears you've got somebody that's flamboyant, charismatic, sure of themselves, hell yes, hell no guy. This person is confident and coming for you. They like what they see. 4 of Wands. This is obviously a stable relationship, or it seems to be a committed relationship. And somebody is coming forward with a cup of love. Wow. So far, so good, Virgo. That looks absolutely awesome. So what happened in the past that led up to this situation? What was happening for my Virgos that led up to this situation? There. 9 of Wands. The Lovers. Gemini energy. And the 3 of Wands. So apparently in the past, there was a strong relationship, Gemini energy there. You were really in your head. You were the wounded warrior with things. There must have been some strife or some troubled times. You could have been dealing with a Gemini, but you were waiting on your ships to come in. And the moon is shining its light on the unseen, and you were just waiting there, pouring into the situation. So, apparently you had a choice, and you were waiting on your ships to come in. Now you're faced with a King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, in a stable relationship, and someone is making an offer of love. Underneath the bottom of the deck, there you are, the Hermit. This is your energy, Virgo. You've gone on a deep introspective dive to find out what you truly want. Good job. Okay, so let's move this right along. How does this person, well, no, let's start with you. How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this situation? How do you feel about this cup of love? What do we have for my Virgos? 8 of Cups. Ace of Wands. and the 9 of Cups. 8 of Cups. You are feeling like you need to walk away from something that you once loved. This can be very hard to do. Walking away from a situation to move forward, offer that new passionate beginning for your wish fulfillment. Now, the 9 of Cups can be a card of being single, emotionally independent, and on your own. So, in your feelings, you're walking away from something. And you're quite passionate about it. You're walking away towards a new passionate beginning for your wish fulfillment. All right. Well, how does your person feel about this situation? How does the person dealing with my Virgos feel about this situation? Ace of Cups, the Chariot, Cancer energy, and 10 of Pentacles. Wow, Virgo. Underneath the bottom of the deck, there's a 4 of Cups. Virgo, whoever this is, somebody loves you. They see absolutely everything in you. They want a new, loving, they're making a new, or they want to, they feel an offer of love, pure, brand new love. Chariot, card of Cancer, they feel like you're their victory. 10 of Pentacles, they feel complete stability and they want it all with you. Somebody absolutely adores you. You're everything to them. You're absolutely everything to them. Everything. They want a victory with you. They want to offer you that cup of love, and they want complete family stability. They see you with long-term. They love you. They absolutely love you. Nice. That's really, really amazing, Virgo. Great start. All right, let's go even further. What are their intentions moving forward about this? Obviously, hopefully, something's good happening here. The only thing that concerns me is the 4 of Cups underneath the bottom of the deck on that. Maybe they feel like you're not exactly taking the offer. Underneath that, we have, it's the 4 of Cups and then the King of Pentacles. Somebody feels like you're not taking their offer. And with your feelings being the 8 of Cups, you're walking away from something. And the 9 of Cups definitely is a card of being completely single. Only take this story how it resonates. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest, apply as it fits. Remember that, apply it as it fits. I can get my tongue to work. And remember that roles can be reversed. So take this as it resonates. The story is not going to be for every single person. All right. Now, but overall, it looks really good. What are this person's intentions with my Virgo in their situation of love? What are this person's intentions moving forward with my Virgo? That one's wanting to fly out. 9 of Cups again. 8 of Wands. and the Four of Coins. This person's intentions are to fill their own wish fulfillment. They're emotionally independent. They're good on their own emotionally. They do want to communicate about this situation, and they're holding back. Their intention is to hold back a little bit. It could be that they want to save for the future. The Four of Coins can be a card of, gathering resources and saving them. But it's also a card of holding back. In this particular Four of Coins, the guy is sitting at his little desk there up, and he's just kind of sitting back and proudly displaying what he has, but he's definitely keeping it to himself. He's not sharing. He'll let you see what he's not sharing too, with a little bit of ego and a little bit of pride. Strange. But give me an extra one on this, universe. The Eight of Wands. What is this communication? What is this action? What's happening there? Seven of Coins. So their intention is to look at their investments, look at where they're seriously look at where they're planting their seeds for the future, because they want to reserve. They're holding back, and their intentions are to hold back. I mean, the Eight of Wands it's a card of communication. Birds, there's a bird on top of this. Birds in tarot always mean messages to me. And the Eight of Wands is a card of action. This person is single, and this is in their intentions moving forward. So they plan to be single. They plan to be and plan to go after their wish fulfillment. They're going to take action on this and send a message about it. And it's about the seeds that they have planted in the past, possibly not bearing the fruit that they wanted. And so they're holding back and they're holding back their emotion. I mean, we see what they feel for you, but they're holding that back and being single and communicating this about how they've planted seeds before that didn't pan out. Well, on you, buddy, holding back. What is that? You love the Virgo. You go get the Virgo. If you feel this way about somebody, you go get them. If someone's got fear or worries about, the seeds that they planted and how it didn't work out, if they're still harboring the energy left over, then they haven't properly done their work. They haven't properly done their shadow work to really heal, because any new emotional offer, any new situation is, you never know how it's going to turn out. You have to take the chance. Yeah, you can get hurt being vulnerable. Yes, you can. But if you're too scared to take the chance, you're doing more damage to yourself I don't know. Maybe this person is realizing that they haven't done their healing work. Because, it's very important that we don't just dive into relationships from after ending a relationship. You need to heal. You need to let go, process that emotion, really do the inner shadow work. Because if you don't, you end up carrying that energy into your next relationship and you end up bleeding on that relationship. And it causes problems. It can get people hurt. And so if this person is holding back, if they feel this way, then they're just afraid. They're still wounded because something in the past didn't pay off the way it was supposed to. And so now they're hurting or holding back from the Virgo because of something else in the past, because they haven't done the work on themselves that they needed to. And their intentions are to do this, even though they feel Ace of Cups, Chariot, 10 of Pentacles. All right, Virgos. Let's keep going. Let's see what we got. Not yet. What are your intentions moving forward with this situation? What are your intentions moving forward with this? What do we got? Ace of Swords, Ace of Spears, and the 7 of Cups. Underneath the bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. Wow. Well, Virgo, your intentions are to tell the truth, to communicate quite clearly and decisively that there are passionate offers out there, and you yourself can make a passionate offer, and you have options. You've got plenty of options. You're a beautiful Virgo. You're a handsome Virgo. You got everybody wants some of that Virgo fire and spice that I was talking about earlier. Virgos are wonderful. And so you're looking forward. Your intentions are to communicate clearly and truthfully about this, that you can make your own passionate offer to any number of options, because you definitely have them. This is not a card of illusion here. This is a card of, this guy is, he is sitting there contemplating and seriously thinking about every single one of those cups. And again, you can be male or female, but the Virgos I'm speaking with are looking and speaking the truth about the fact that they have passionate offers from many, not just this person who's deciding to hold back. And underneath the bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. Your intention is to tell them what's for. They're going to hold back and not be vulnerable. I don't blame you. You never want to live or base anything off of potential, but at some point in time, you've got to take a risk. You have to be vulnerable. You have to be open and honest about how you feel. Even if you're just honest about the fact that you were worried about what happened in the past and you planted seeds that didn't turn out. Well, guess what? Some you win some, you lose some. That's life, bucko. But if you can't be an adult and be honest and open about it, if you're just going to hold back from people, yeah. So I can definitely see why you're coming forth with these intentions, Virgo. Way to stand up for yourself. Proud of you. All right, so the potential outcome of this situation. What do we have for my Virgos in this situation? What is the potential outcome of this situation? Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Well, Virgo, Six of Pentacles is a card of equal reciprocity, equal give and take. And it appears in this case that the equal reciprocity is that both of you are looking at your options of those Seven of Cups. And then Four of Cups. Not taking the offer. I mean, if you notice, this person, just like this other person holding back because of the past, the girl in this particular card, you know, she's sitting here all mopey and whiny about these cups over here that were spilled, but not paying attention to this one cup. This person knows this cup is there. She's got her hand right on it. That cup has rainbow, just all the good, all the love, all the yum, everything is right there in that cup, and she knows it's right there. But she's not looking at it. So either you or your person is not looking at, you're not seeing that in these seven cups, there's one that's for you. And you know it's right there. Something that's equal give and take. Something that's solid, stable, dependable. Well, all right, universe. What is the advice for my Virgos? What advice do you have for my spicy, fiery on the inside Virgos? Page of Wands, the Fool, Four of Pentacles. Underneath the bottom of the deck, Death and Rebirth. Death. Virgo, your advice is to, at least in this situation, take a leap of faith and move forward with your own passions. To let this situation transform and hold back for yourself. I get the feeling that in this situation, because of someone's attitude or beliefs about it, you need to embrace your passions. This situation could involve a child. But you need to embrace your passionate side and take a leap of faith. Move forward on your own. Let this situation, death and rebirth, I mean, sort of a let go, let God, and you just hold back for yourself, save for your own stuff, and you pour into your own cup. Take care of yourself. Sort of a let go, let God, let the universe, let it go. And if it's meant to be, it will come back to you. And you have to be brave enough to take that leap of faith and trust the universe. The universe is right there. You just have to surrender to it and move forward with your passions. But from whatever this situation is, hold back from it and take care of yourself. Let the death and rebirth happen. Somebody loves you, Virgo. And it's a shame that they're letting their own self get in the way. As I said before, the Virgos I've known in my life are beautiful, wonderful people. And to get close to a Virgo, to really know somebody who's that meticulous, who's that detail-oriented, who's that in tune with their own thoughts, and then to get to know them so well, to know that fiery, spicy side that's inside every Virgo. Yeah. Wow. Well, I know we're running a little bit long. All right, my Virgos. That is what I have for my spicy, fiery Virgos out there. I do hope it resonates. If you will, please hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know how this resonates for you. Do drop me a line with it. Thank you all so much for being here, and thank you again for your likes, shares, subscribe, comments. It really does help my channel grow, and my little channel is experiencing some major growth spurts, and I do greatly appreciate all of your efforts in that regard. Please take care of yourselves out there and stay safe. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. Love, love, love. Peace.